welcome. Great to have you tuning in and joining me today. Hope you're having a good day, good morning. Let's get started. When you're ready, we'll take the time to settle. You lie back, you close your eyes, and you breathe. You settle into your space. You settle into the start of the practice. Not trying to rush it, not trying to force it, not trying to imitate what you think it should be like. It's simply settling in as you are, where you are. And the body just lie back. You feel the pressure of it against the floor. You feel the floor supporting you. You feel the breath freely moving in, the body expanding on those inhales. You feel it moving out, the body contracting. You're right here, right now. Take just a few more breaths, a few more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You feel the belly fill, the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, swaying the body. And coming back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth, and the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. Let the eyes close if they've opened. The shoulders are back. Palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthen. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. Get the hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to. And inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of a push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward for your back bend, cobra or up dog. And exhale, you press back, down dog. The hips go high, the heels press low. The head hangs heavy. Take any movement you like. And inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale all the way back, full extension. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back, plank. And exhale as you lower. Nice and steady. Inhale, forward. Exhale, pressing back. Down dog. You just settle into it. You feel the body as it warms up with each round. Getting that sense of coordination. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Left leg back. And exhale. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg. Right leg. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, nice and broad across the collarbone. Exhale, down dog. Keep that nice firm pressure in the palms. Pushing the forward. Drawing out the length of the torso here. Those hips are going back and up. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Nice and steady as you lower. controlling that descent. Inhale forward for your back bend. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Right leg back. Exhale, lowering. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax the arms, you close them if they're open. Tadasana. Nice and steady. Then with the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair. And tailbone draws down as the torso lifts. Nice and grounded. Nice stable foundation. And you breathe into it. Then exhale, folding forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. The head hangs heavy. The tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. Nice deep fold. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. You float or step back. Go straight to down dog or moving through vinyasa. Move with the breath. And find ourselves in down dog. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Back heel spins in. The torso sweeps up. The hips and chest are squaring with the top edge of the mat, while that right knee is bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. A nice strong stance. Then peel that left heel so you're in high lunge stance. The hips square. The arms can stay up, or you can bring them back alongside the body as you lean out over that right leg and rise up from warrior three. You feel long from the crown of the head to that left heel. You might think about lowering that left hip towards the floor a bit, trying to level the low back. But feel long. The torso reaching for that left leg reaching back. You're nice and confident on your base here. That strong right leg holding you open space. Then let that left foot float forward next to the right. The knees bend, the hips sit low, and the arms sweep up. Chair pose. You set your base, and palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you twist to the right. Revolve chair. A nice tight twist of the torso. The left side rolling under, right side rolling up and back. Feel free to open those arms up, broadening from hand to hand, drawing the torso deeper into the twist. Good, then nice and smooth back to center chair, hips low, arms high. You take a breath and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lengthening. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Choosing your route to down dog. And once in down dog, inhale that left leg in. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. And right heel spins in. The torso sweeps up. And as you settle in here, keep that pressure on the outer edge of that right foot, pushing down. The arch lifts slightly. And you get that nice engagement through the inner right thigh, so that you feel suspended from leg to leg, pressing down or not. And keeping the arms up, ordering down alongside the body as you lean into that left leg and you rise up. Warrior three. Now, ultimately, we're trying to get this right leg and torso parallel to the floor. So balance just isn't working with us today. We can always keep the torso a little lifted. It'll give us a little better sense of stability here. And you start here, feeling long, and then slowly you start to lean into it, coming down 1 degree at a time, until you find yourself just about parallel. And nice and smooth, that right foot just floats forward next to left. The knees bend, the hips sit, and the arms sweep. Chair pose. When you feel centered, palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist to left. Revolve chair. Broadening those arms if you like. Taking those nice full breaths into the upper chest. We're going to move the rib cage on those exhales. And inhale back to center chair, hips low, arms high. And exhale, you fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. That back heel stays lifted as you lift the torso. You feel balanced. Then you bring your palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you twist over to the right. Revolve side angle. That left elbow hooks outside that right thigh. Again, those arms can open up here as you twist. But a nice, tight, deep rotation at the spine. The palms are together. You're trying to get your thumbs to line up with the sternum, the center of your chest, rather than with that right armpit. So you let the torso lift as it twists, bringing yourself around. And with your next inhale, this left arm is going to guide you as you sweep up and open, warrior two. Nice smooth transition. Good, straighten out that right leg. You reach forward, triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. Broaden out here. Hand to hand, foot to foot, crown head to tailbone. Those three long lines opening up. And on exhale, you let that front knee bend as the hands come to the floor. And you step back. Going straight to down dog or moving through vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Rising up. High lunge. Once you feel stable, and find that foundation, then you bring your hands to your heart, and you twist over to the right. Twist to the left. Revolve side angle. That right elbow hooks the outer thigh. Good, now stay with it as that right arm sweeps you up and open. Warrior two. Feel the torso's top. Feels neutral, just set on top of your hips. As you get that broadening across the lap. Then straighten out that left leg. You reach forward, triangle pose. Good, exhale as the hands come to the floor. And you choose your route. Going straight to down dog or moving through a vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. And straighten out that right leg. Right hand to right hip as we set up for revolve triangle. The left arm will guide you forward. You go about halfway so you're parallel to the floor. And you twist. That left hand lands down. That right arm reaches up. Rolling that right side up and back. As you do that, notice if this right hip starts to swing forward on you, and if so, draw it back. Nice full breaths. Nice strong legs firmly pushing down. And on exhale, that right hand comes down as you square your torso now to that right foot for pyramid pose. You can keep the hands up on the shin. Maybe they reach the foot. Maybe they get all the way to the floor. But you let the head bow. Keep this right leg active. The foot is firmly pushing down, holding that right hip back as you fold out over that right thigh. And inhale, lift up halfway. You're going to let that back heel peel as your weight starts to drift out over that right foot. And you lift that left leg up behind you, standing splits. The head hangs heavy. The hands can go wherever's comfortable. Out in front to help steady you out. Maybe you start to walk them back. But you lift that left heel towards the ceiling. Finding the strength of your glutes, pulling against those hip flexors. You reach that heel up. And nice and light, that left foot just floats forward next to the right. And you fold over your legs. Now with the big toes touching, you're going to start to drift your weight forward so that you can peel your heels up and slide your hips down an imaginary wall. We're coming to balance on the balls of our feet. If this bothers your knees, your hips, or you start to get a foot cramp, you can always sit yourself down. But as you feel steady, you twist to the right. Good. Back to center. We're going into crow pose. So if you know crow, you go right into it. Otherwise, keep it simple, one step at a time. The knees separate. The hands go on the floor, about shoulder distance, fingers spread wide. Then lift your hips so that when you start to bend your elbows and your knees touch your triceps, your upper arms. And you start to lean forward. Nice and easy, nice and slow. You feel your body weight shifting. You find that tipping point. You don't have to rush it. You don't have to jump. You just take your time. Like all of our balance poses. Taking the time to feel that orientation of the body and space and establishing your base. We got one more breath. On your next exhale, you step or float back, down dog or through a vinyasa. Inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. And straighten out the left leg. Left hand to hip. Right hand guides you forward. You go about halfway and you rotate. Right hand lands down. Left arm reaches up. If you feel wobbly here, notice that back foot. There's a tendency We shift all of our weight into this front foot and arm. You want to keep that right foot nice and firm, pushing down into it. You feel that broad base from front to back. Then exhale, that left hand comes down as you fold out over that left leg, preparing the pose. The left leg is active, left foot firmly pushing down, and the torso folds over that leg. Then inhale halfway. Let that back heel peel as you start to shift your weight out over that left foot. And then lifting that right leg to the ceiling for standing splits. The torso folds. This left leg stays active though. Keep pushing that foot down, holding your hips high as you reach that right heel towards the ceiling. And nice and easy, that right foot floats forward. Then you just place it next to the left. You hang over your legs for a breath. Then shift the weight forward so the heels peel. The big toes are touching as you slide your hips down an imaginary wall. And you come to balancing on the balls of your feet. Hands at your heart. And you take a breath. Then when you're ready, either balancing on the feet or sitting down, you twist to the left. Good. Back to center. Crow pose once again. If you want any variations, feel free. Otherwise, fingers spread, palms flat, hips lift, the knees and elbows bend. As they touch, you start to lean forward. Two more breaths. And with that second exhale, you find your route to down dog. Going straight there. And moving through the scenic route. Then exhale, the right foot steps forward. Low lunge. You're going to stay low as you just walk yourself over to the left edge of the mat. Turning the feet so both feet are parallel to the short ends of the mat. And on exhale, you fold forward. Wide leg, forward fold. With the hands on the ground, you can start to walk them back, helping to draw the torso through your legs. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. And without changing anything about your legs, you keep your knees straight, your feet parallel. You're going to walk your hands towards the top edge of the mat. Trying to take those hands past the outer edge of that right foot. Take a nice deep stretch through the right side of the torso. And as you crawl those hands out there, you might find this left shoulder starts to kind of dip underneath a little bit, almost like you're taking a twist. Try and keep that left shoulder lifted, level with the right. So it almost feels more like a forward fold over that lateral line of that right thigh. Rather than sweeping back to center, take a breath. And this time as you walk your hands towards the top edge of the mat, turn your feet to frame that right foot. Then lower the left knee, uncurl the toes. We're going to shift the hips back, setting up for Hanumanasana. That right leg straightens out, the right toes peel up, and you fold forward over that right leg. You can stay right there, or start to slide that right heel forward, working towards your full splits. Good, nice and easy. You start to draw that right foot back as you plant your hands and you step back. Down dog, we're moving through vinyasa. Then exhale the left foot forward. You stay low as you walk yourself over to the right edge of the mat. You turn those feet so they're parallel. And on exhale, you fold forward. You keep the hands on the floor. If you want to take a different hand position, you catch those big toes. You can grab your ankles. Or take the arms behind your back, interlacing fingers. Then release your hands. Keeping those legs straight, the feet parallel. Just walk your hands towards the top edge of the mat. Trying to reach out beyond the edge of that left foot. Get that deep stretch through that right lateral line of your torso. The more you're able to keep those shoulders squared with the top edge of the mat, rather than letting that right one roll under, the more you feel that lateral stretch. Good. And coming back to center. Take a breath. Inhale halfway. Walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, framing that left foot. Lower the right knee, uncurl the toes. Hip shift back as that left leg straightens out. Hanumanasana, folding over that left thigh. We're sliding the heel forward, working that longer line from foot to foot. Just breathe with it. Amanasana is an intense pose. Don't try and fight it. One more breath. And nice and easy, you make your way to down dog. And exhale that right foot forward, low lunge. Right hand's going to the floor inside the foot. The left heel spins in. And on inhale, you just sweep that left arm up to the ceiling. Nice broad line from hand to hand. Open across the collarbone. If you want to wrap that top arm for your bind, you can catch the inner thigh, or you can catch hands. Keep rolling that top side open. Nice full breaths into the upper chest. Then exhale, hands to the floor. We're going to frame that right foot. The left heel lifts. And then you're going to just push down to lift that right foot up and place that right knee on the mat. Pigeon pose. The left leg slides back. The torso stays upright. Or you drape yourself forward over that right leg. Good. Inhale as you rise up. I'm just going to rock over to that right hip and sweep that left leg out in front. We're going into Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together. Heels coming nice and tight. The fingers interlace outside your toes. Tall spine as you inhale. And exhale, fold and forward. Inhale, rising up. Cross your ankles. Roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale the left foot forward. Low lunge. Left hand is on the floor inside the left foot. Right heel spins in. And inhale as you sweep that right arm up. You start with that first step, rolling open. It feels like you're doing kind of a backwards twist over that left thigh. If you want a little more room, you can always lift up and place that left elbow on that left thigh, helping you to really roll that top side open. And if you want to bind, just wrap that top arm around your back, trying to catch the inner left thigh, or trying to catch hands. It's really that sense of rolling open across the right side that we're looking for here. And then we're able to breathe deep into it. Feeling the rib cage, the upper chest expanding on those inhales and contracting on the exhales. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. Now right heel peels up, low lunge stance. And you push into your hands to lift that left foot up off the mat. And then you just put that left knee down. The right leg slides back. You can stay upright. Your pigeon variations. Or you drape yourself forward over that left leg. Inhale, you rise up. You rock over to your left hip. And you sweep that right leg around in front. Now this time we're going into sleeping tortoise. So similar to Baddha Konasana, we have the soles of the feet together. And instead of having those heels nice and close to the body, we take them away about 2 feet or so from us. Palms face up, backs of the hands are on the floor. You just slide your hands underneath your calves. Let your hands come to the tops of your feet. Then you just let your head bow, aiming your forehead towards your heels. You can use those forearms on the outside of your shins as leverage to help draw yourself down. Inhale as you rise up. You cross those ankles. And you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And a gentle bend in the knees. Look forward of your hands, and on inhale you float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. Your legs come through. The feet are flexed. The arms reach up. Paschimottanasana. You catch hold whatever you get, your toes, your ankles, your shins. You bow your head, close your eyes. And then inhale as you reach out and rise up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. And then the knees bend, feet are flat. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And inhale as you press down, you go up. Once again, lifting your waistline, lifting your belly as high up as you can. Opening that front line of the torso. And exhale, relax. Third and final one, on an inhale. You press down to go up. And exhale as you come down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then the arms alongside the body, palms flat. Legs go straight up. You hang out right there, or shoulders down. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, the elbows bend, hands are against the back as you send your legs up. Few more breaths if you want any variations. Wiggling the toes, rolling the ankles, and the legs wide, scissor apart. And coming back to center. If you're in shoulder stand, you take your toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. Then release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and easy, we all unravel. Come to lie flat on our back. The arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows. Lift the torso, arc the spine, as you release the crown and the head towards the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then taking the arms into cactus arms, back to the hands on the mat. The knees over to the left for one final twist. And coming back to center and over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you either extend the legs, Shavasana, or you catch a ride up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time. You stay up as long as you want. You find Shavasana when you're done. You start on your forearms and knees. Catch opposite elbows. The hands come out, fingers interlace. Palms are open so the crown of the head touches down, and you cup the back of your head. And curl the toes. You lift the knee. Keep that weight stable in the forearms. Your shoulders are active. Your head and neck are nice and light. And walking the feet towards the hips, lifting those hips higher. One leg, then the other. As you feel steady with the knees bent, nice strong foundation, then you think about taking those legs up. No rush. You stay up as long as you want. You find Shavasana when you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. And turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Om. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me today. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.